Where's your camera? Oh, there it is. Yo, yo, yo. Another blessed day on the podcast. Me and Toda here this time, yo.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Blunt. It's your boy, Tony today. And we are coming to you from inside the U-Haul van as I am moving. So,
Hell yeah. We been moved. But we got to stop to do business, G. It's the B.I.G. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Yo, if you guys are new to Let's Be Blunt, welcome, 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 welcome. This is the only international smoking podcast in the Chicago, Indiana, and now Wisconsin area. Yo, what's up? So we over here doing our thing. If you guys are new, hit that link tree. Let's Be Blunt 2020. Catch the last 6 years of me talking blunt shit, smoking blunts, and now Tone talking his blunt shit.
not now. I've been talking my blunt shit for over 2 years now. So
Yeah, not this exact moment, y'all.
that part.
What's your social media, Tony?
Y'all know, hit that link tree / I am Tony today. Y'all find out what I got going on with Just the King Entertainment. And myself as a personal artist and all of that stuff like that. Of course, y'all know I do Michael Jackson and Prince and all of that shit too. So
Facts. We got sponsors this episode, G. You want to go into it? You want me to deal with sponsors?
you deal with the sponsors.
I got the sponsors. Yo, shout out to our sponsors this episode. 420 Up in Smoke. She just started season 2. And that's live and popping on Just King Entertainment.
What's up, Topanga?
Well, also, it's 420, baby. Yo, shout out to my lovely edible sponsor, 420, baby.
What's up, Byron?
We're going to have our lovely client try some of those the next time he comes through. So definitely don't think he's missing out because we can get that popping. Also, shout out to Let's Be Blunt for the weed this podcast. Shit. We over here
get your
smoking our own shit, you feel me? That being said, we got a very special guest in the chat today, you feel me? Live from Chicago. What is up? You want to give him a little intro real quick?
Yo, y'all, this next artist that's here, you're from Chicago, you're a good rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Give it up for your Rick.
What's good, everybody? How's it going, everyone? Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to have a good one.
Facts, yo. I think I met you on Instagram, correct? Am I tripping? Did I meet you at an event? How the fuck did we get locked in, bro?
Believe it or not, I believe you found me like years ago. And my ass just had to tap in, you know? It's been way too long. It's time for me to get off this hiatus and just get this shit grooving, you know?
Big facts, yo. I've been I know I've listened to a couple songs you've sent me. I've listened to other things that you've posted. I feel like your music is different, G. And I know a lot of people say that like, oh, I'm something special. I'm not. Like, you lyrically are talking about shit. You feel me?
I appreciate that, for real. I always make sure when I go into the booth, it's like me against the world, or it's like do or die, basically.
Do you pre-write, or you just kind of go in there and feel that shit?
It's all mixed up. Everything from writing, I do freestyles. You know, I'll do some voice memos and shit. But usually I'll walk in the studio and just freestyle off the dome.
That's a fucking skill, G. Because not everybody, I'm not one of those rappers. It takes me 7 to 10 business days to fucking write. You feel me? So it's nice to have younger talent that is talking about shit and actually accomplishing shit. You feel me? I want to know what got you into this. Did you always have music in you?
Yeah, believe it or not, my family, they used to have a band back then. It was my uncles. And from there, like, I want to say they started the, hey, get into the music biz type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
With the whole rapping thing, though, I'm actually, like, legit the first rapper out of my family, though. And my nephew here is literally second generation to come. No cap.
Word. Do you have a certain style of rap you label yourself as?
Bro, I would say that chill stoner sublime type of music.
Okay. Based on that, what would you say your influences are?
Suicide Boys, for sure. Next one for sure that hits me home gotta be Twister. Big ass Lethal fan, Burner. And House Me. Hella fucking freestyle back in the day.
I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to network a little bit off of the live, because you got some opening slots for Twista coming up. So we might have to get you locked into that joint, low key. But that's a conversation for after the live. I want to ask you, whenever you go on stage, are you one of the people that brings a million motherfuckers, or is it just you rocking on stage?
With me, it's always different because a lot of the times I'll come with my homies and shit, but I like doing it solo because like I ain't gonna lie, I was in California last month, excuse me, and out there and shit, I was just doing my own thing, and it kept me driven. So when I came back, like I just started getting to work, figuring out how to market, promo different, and how do you say it, the performance wise, like it really do feel like just me on the stage, you know.
I have noticed Tony being in a little bit older of a generation than us. He's really teaching me the importance of stage presence and stage clothes. Because motherfuckers go on stage and just stand there. Or they go on stage and, like, do this the whole fucking time. Like, walk around, motherfucker. You feel me? Do you feel like you've learned your stage presence from your family being in bands?
Oh yeah, man. For real. Like honestly, my family was the first, group there at my first performance. That was probably like life changing. But for my performance type of style, it's like you gotta have fun. You gotta go all out. If you gotta get on top of a fucking table, show how the presence works, do that. You gotta like bust through some fucking door or some shit, or who knows, like whatever it is that's going, like, how do you say it, feel that energy for the crowd that I feel it's gonna fulfill the performance,
We're
Hell yeah. So how long you been in the game, bro?
Let's see. I started in 2017, so about 10 years plus, almost.
What necessarily made you want to get into rapping?
And the truest thing about me getting into rapping was honestly listening to a lot of political content back then. Like, I used to be a big time like rapper that was just super conscious, and then like I got into an accident, and when the accident happened, I was like in a coma for like 3 weeks. And
damn.
when I came out that coma, like my whole perspective changed where it was like, you could just be like this rebel type of dude rapping all the time, or you could just be yourself. So I took it from the beginning to till now where it's like I can actually write messages even while we're listening to some party vibes and shit. And I'll just drop a few bars in there just because like it just gives me resemblance of the OG that I used to be.
Word.
Tight, tight.
Word. I feel that. I feel like when it comes to people of our, because I'm assuming I'm 27, so I'm assuming you're kind of close to my age range.
Yeah.
I be telling people when it comes to writing raps, a lot of music from us be coming out like repetitive. You feel me? I feel like there's very few people, especially in the city, that gets the recognition they need. You feel me? These showcases be either rigged or they be whack as hell. Motherfuckers be doing 8, 9 songs and you're bored. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do
So
you do you feel like whenever you perform, you are mixing up your songs, or you do straight songs the whole time?
I like to mix it up. I'll be honest with you. I'll generally start with a popping song just to get the crowd going. And then like midway you'll get like my hits for sure, like the good ones. And then like towards the end we'll get into like some R&B vibes because I don't know if a lot of people know, but I actually do create like some pretty decent like trap R&B type of style of music too.
Word
And then
or
usually I'll just end it off with just a fire song that's either brand new coming, or I'll just usually do like a freestyle at the end. I'll be snapping.
do you make your own beats?
Yeah. He
Word.
also made beats too. I got a song named Chuck, produced by Swerve 773. That's Swerve 773. Yeah.
Now, since she didn't bump that up, how old are you anyway?
32, man.
You 32. Okay, so he's more around my sister's age. So yeah, he's still from my type of era and shit.
I
Yeah.
mean, he knows what a mixtape is, and that's old enough. You feel me? Like, you know what a cassette tape is, type shit.
So
Definitely.
you a lyricist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely say I study on my lyrics to make sure every time when I keep creating something new, like it's gonna feel fresh, every time. And
Hell yeah. Well, shit, we need to get into some of his
Yeah,
music
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick.
Let's
You
get
know what I'm
into
saying?
this
Y'all
joint
want to
real
hear
quick.
something?
Let's
Hey,
get into this
Bloodheads,
joint.
I know y'all there, so y'all ready to get into this music
Yeah,
thing
make
real
sure
quick?
y'all tuning into the chat, whatever. Make sure you guys type in your guys' comments, concerns. I don't care if they're good or they're bad. We're over here blunt as hell. So make sure you guys are
She
commenting.
ain't saying it right. You motherfuckers like, comment, and subscribe to Let's
That's what I
Keep It
meant to
Blunt.
say.
You know what I'm
drop
saying?
them
That's how
comments,
you say it.
drop them
So
likes.
y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's 2 seconds for y'all. That 2 seconds means a lot to us.
Big facts. Yo, we playing Lemonade right now. We're gonna let this run through. If you guys are hearing it, it should be clear on the live stream. It might be a little different from me and you because we're hearing it playback. But for them, it should be clear. Um, Sponsorship.
No, let
Do
the
it play
music
us
play.
out.
Yeah. Bullet cat and what he said. I ain't stopping when they tell me let me do this. Turn the party up, cause everybody got it. Yellow velvet pills when they said like that. Got it like a violin, but they said they string the arms, so I'm stringing like 100 for 7. They get it like I never stop. Coming straight from 187 all the way to 312. Feel that all the way to get it. All my areas when they see the premonition shit, I kill them then when they get it. The secular
He
part
hit
when
with
they
slap
get
on
it.
his heart.
How
Yeah,
the
yo.
fuck you gon' spit it? Nigga gotta live it if you never did it. So tell them how you do that. That be the best shit. How to get it, spin it back and say, yo, if you the best, how come you never did it? If you the best, then you said you really got it. How come you never did it? You tell you how you gotta spin it, then you spin it. When you in the blocks, making sure it's better than that. I'm thinking about the world though. Catching up, feeling it though. Getting enough, telling everybody pour another cup. Pour another cup. Telling everybody pouring up another cup. Then we party it up. Said so dance that black cats get that. We feel that. I sin. We feel this, that. We never that. What they want, say they want.
Yo, so as
Yeah,
y'all continue to listen to that song on the live stream, I want you guys to send in your questions, send in your concerns. When did you write this song, yo?
I actually wrote that song back in like I want to say 2022. I was coming off of a crazy fucking binge with pill addiction back then. I actually had a really crazy Xanax addiction, like really bad Xanax addiction. Thank
That's
God I
very
beat.
suicide boys of you.
Yeah, for real. Uh, I fucking had just. I came back to the city, got back home. I was living out in the suburbs for like maybe a month. Fucking, it just wasn't the vibe. And then when I came back, like it just had I just had a different type of intensity with writing these songs. And the Blue Lemonade, believe it or not, that was just a freestyle off the head. So
Word.
It
um
sound like a poetry kind of thing,
Oh, I saw like spoken word with a
like
beat.
spoken word. Yeah,
Uh,
that's
yeah.
fly. That's fly. I felt that. I felt that.
What do you feel like is your purpose as a musician?
to be honest, it's either to give a message or it's just to give somebody some remedy through the ears for that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't want to be like super detailed and like, oh, I want everybody to like feel a crazy message and I'm deep. Like, I'm deep enough. I think the music can speak for itself.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, y'all know what time it is, right?
Oh shit.
It's sponsorship time.
Okay. Shit.
So run that sponsorship real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
I always do it, so I'm gonna let her do it this time.
That's the job of the co-host, though.
Don't try to run that.
My bad. All right. So, yo, if you guys are just tuning in or you're under a rock, you don't know shit, we have the best edible sponsor in the world. Yo, shout out to It's 420, baby. It's
It's
always
always
420
420 somewhere.
somewhere. You feel me?
I was born at 420. I say that
Yo,
every episode. Well, when I'm here.
get all your Hispanic delights to make you feel better.
Thank you.
I like to be specific because she's Mexican, so she got all the chamoys, the jamaicas, everything you feel me you want, and edible and non-edible. You feel me? So,
But you make anything though,
hmm?
and it's infused and uninfused. I think our guest got cut off for a second, but they'll call back through. So
Yep, we'll just keep on going with the
You know what I'm
sponsorship,
saying?
yo. Oh, shout out to Topanga from 420 Up in Smoke. We love you, Topanga.
shout out
yeah,
to Topanga.
She has her second season out right now.
It's out right now. Y'all can go watch it right now. Right now. Right now.
And you guys can find her YouTube at 420 Up in Smoke, but there's also a link through the YouTube page as well, so you guys can go check that out as well.
That part.
Yo, we're gonna play another song by our guest real quick. I'm gonna see if he's all cool to come back in. He might have, sometimes Wi-Fi just be Wi-Fi, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I'll see when he comes back in. If he does pop up, it'll be the thing right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and play some more of his music while we get that popping and rolling, you feel me? Mop Sticks and Chopsticks by Ill Rick.
Speakers they pound at 11, sirens go off. They yo, mop stick and chopstick. When they ask, I split up the split, realized what's the reality. I thought the hit from a kid was gonna get me going in it did.
What's up, everybody tuning in? We see you guys. Hit that link tree. Let's be blunt.
Can we live and still get out there and take a wish of what we drop? Take in the due time, and all the premonitions will turn up into bricks. That's what you know. Let's still keep the money up in the safe. I put the work of it. When the first day we steady climbing so far up these ladders like a fireman. I need some fire, light up the strip. Light up the strip. Mop sticks and chopsticks. The pulse sped off, 911, the speakers they pop, 911, sirens go off, the choppers ready for the war, 911, 911, on the feeling when I still got it, if you believe in me, I believe in too, Mop sticks, chopsticks, the pulse sped off, 911, the speakers they pop, 911.
Yo, shout out to Il Rick. I think his phone died, so he's gonna be hopping back on here shortly. So you guys keep on popping. In the meantime, though, we do have a rebranding in the works for Let's Be Blunt. I'm not gonna give out too many details, but look forward to that in May time. The rebranding is coming. Also, here on Sunday, we got our sponsor for April coming on the show, King of the Flavor. Shout out to everybody at King of the Flavor that works over there.
We did that commercial.
Facts.
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? I hope y'all been checking that out, by the way.
Plugging that in again in case you guys haven't seen it. That way you guys can see it. King of the Flavor is a smoke shop over on Chicago South Side. It's one of the best, and it's going to be one of our Chicago locations for Let's Be Blunt in April. So we're excited to have him come on the 29th. Of course, Z Baby, Chef Z is coming back
for
another episode. Yo, it's a 2-hour special. And she's making us vegetarian food. So you know I'm hyped. 2 hours. I don't think we've ever done a 2-hour special. This is a exclusive for Chef Z because she's one of our reoccurring guests here on the show.
This is her what? Fourth?
Third.
I thought it was fourth.
It might be her fourth. I gotta look back.
I thought it was fourth.
Yeah.
Because the first one we didn't get to record. The second one we did in a car. The next one she did was a return.
I forgot about the car.
This one will be the fourth.
The hot box headlines. I forgot about that. That's crazy.
See, I'm CEO of Just King Entertainment, so I keep up with all this stuff. So.
All right, I just heard from El Rick. They are getting their connection back up, and they'll be back on here shortly. But I do got some more music by him, so you feel me? Let's get back into the rotation. If you guys do want your music played on Let's Be Blunt, and you don't necessarily want to interview, because that's cool, not everybody smokes, you feel me? But if you guys do want your music played, we do have that option coming to this platform as well here shortly. But also, Tony got the Tone Zone. You feel me? The music video countdown is coming out soon, isn't it?
Y'all get ready for that. It's going to be a very interesting show. And we're going to get these artists out here, get they shine. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to bring y'all A game for this one. Because I ain't going to even play with you. I think he's back.
Yo. Let me add him to the stage real quick. Yo.
She pressed the camera on the
I did, my bad. That shit's
We fixed it. We had connection issues on our side, yo. Apologies.
No, you're
That's
good.
all right.
You're good.
We've been keeping them
We
busy.
just played Mop Sticks and Chopsticks.
Oh God, for sure.
Yo.
So since you back,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Tell us the inspiration behind that. Like, what was in your head when you was like, you know what, I'm finna come at this like this.
Believe it or not, when I was in Cali, I drove a Porsche 911. Um, and then like I can't lie, it wasn't like my whip or anything, but you know, it was my brother's car. He was trying to just make me experience like life. And as soon as I was like sitting down, I rolled up a fucking big ass backwood and I just had the fucking thought in my head for the song. I just said mop sticks and chopsticks, 911. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Backwoods fuck me up. And I've been smoking shit, forgive me, mama, since I've been like 12. So like the reality of it is like you have to put at least an eighth in a backwood. And are you washing your shits or are you just raw dogging the leaf?
For me, like I like to just I roll big, I'll be honest. It helps me concentrate. I know a lot of people say they can't function off of like smoking big ass woods, but like I guess my body is just different.
I be
Yeah,
slumped. If I smoke a wood, I'm slumped.
I
I
don't
can
smoke
smoke
wood.
blunts and blunts and blunts
I can
back to
smoke blunts
back.
all day long, but I can't fuck with no woods. That shit. I don't know
Yeah,
what it,
what would
I
it
don't
be?
know what it is about woods that make you
So
feel
you
like you gotta
must be,
throw up.
you must be, because people don't be rinsing them or not. These be like, people be forgetting.
Oh
It's a
man, no, you
fucking
gotta
leaf from the
wash them, yeah.
ground, motherfucker. You gotta rinse your shit.
Yep.
That's like buying groceries and not rinsing your produce. Like, fuck out of here.
But see, y'all gotta also.
Facts.
I'm
Yep.
gonna say this very, very fucking bluntly. I don't smoke a lot of weed from other motherfuckers too, because a lot of motherfuckers be out here doing that booty eating shit, and I'm not putting my lips on nobody's shit, and they won't even tell you.
Nah.
They won't even
Yeah.
tell you that they'll just roll it, they'll lick all on it, just light that shit. Here, no, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh damn. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I smoke everything though, not just woods, but
Yeah.
I prefer them though. Yeah.
I'm learning how to roll papers because I'm not from that generation to roll L's and shit. So, like,
That's the best shit ever. Honestly,
I'll
I
Oh
fancy
yeah.
think
and shit. Fuck out of here.
I think it's a lot better smoking wise.
It's probably
Yeah.
healthier for you.
Well, ain't shit healthy about smoking, but
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like, you actually get to know if you got gas or not when you smoking paper.
oh yeah,
That's true.
definitely. I see.
Motherfuckers could be thinking they
I grew
have
up in the
fire
joint
gas.
era.
It's just a wood.
I grew up
Yeah.
in the joint era, so you know what I'm saying.
I know you did. Yo, I want to know. Do you have any music videos out?
With me right now, I got Blue Lemonade. Honestly, I got a whole catalog of music. I had to restart my YouTube though. I can't get into the old account. It's fucking sucks. But um, for me, collectively, video wise, I probably have at least 50 to 100 out. And then music wise, there's probably a collective of probably 500,
And it's
maybe
all
more.
under the same name, correct?
Yeah, it's all different too. Like it's like just a journey through my life, you know.
Nice, nice.
All right, this other blunt real quick. You
Oh,
know,
look at her with the weed. I was like, where the blunt at?
nah, because I hate.
See
Usually
y'all.
in a studio, G, I hate smoking out like in public and shit.
Nah, we good, but we doing this whole new thing now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pulling up your favorite segment real quick.
What's that? Blunt heads around the world. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What up, blunt heads? Shout out to all the blunt heads around the world. You know what I'm saying? The ones that smoke and the ones that don't smoke. I
Smoke
hope
that
y'all
gas.
answer 18 plus while y'all watching this show.
Y'all better be. Then again, I
Only
can't judge.
because I ain't with the
I've been
bullshit. I
smoking
keep
since I
telling
was
y'all
young.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did?
You
yeah.
guys ready for this? You got about 12 countries tuning in right now. You feel me? All around the world. So we're gonna get into a couple of these questions real quick.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Uh, it's coming from Mike in London. Try not to choke. Mike in London. Uh, what artist would you like to collaborate in the future with? Like famous or not famous?
Um, let me see. Great question. I'll be honest, Twister, because that's Twister. But somebody who's not famous, I gotta go with no, he's still pretty famous. My homie Three Eyes, actually. He goes by, I think it's by Big Man Tommy or Tommy something though. But I'll make sure I drop the links though if anybody wants to be,
Yeah, we
you
can
know,
lock
checking out some underground tracks. You know, some hits.
word. Word, let me know. I'll throw it in the description and shit. Shout out to London. I know it's probably late as fuck over there, but like appreciate you guys tuning in. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't have a name for this, so we're just gonna keep it with the
What
country for
country?
this one. It is Romania for this country.
What up, Romania? Whoever you
What
are in
up,
Romania.
Romania? What up? Um, do you give yourself a hard time when you work long hours in the studio and don't necessarily make a hit?
To tell y'all the truth, I don't know how my brain functions, but it just I'm constantly making tracks. And then when I'm not, I'm constantly thinking about making them. Uh, it's more I kind of learned as I got older to take it with grace and to try to like appreciate it a lot different. So when I get into the mode of making music, these times I'm trying to make sure that everything comes out at least as perfect as possible. Um,
Facts.
and just making sure that as I'm growing, the tracks grow along too, so everybody can see the growth, and then fully get to see how just from one perspective of an artist that I just wanted to show everybody that we can all appreciate music regardless of what we're listening to.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was uh sending Tony a TikTok the other day, and it was Jack Harlow talking shit. Well, not talking shit, but talking his shit on a radio podcast. And he was like, "Yo, I feel like I'm getting blacker into music." And we both agreed that like that's probably not the right way to phrase that. Like
That
he needs a
wasn't the
PR
best.
coach,
Yeah,
but like what he's pretty much saying is music has no color. You
it
feel
is
me?
factual. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nobody should feel limited to a style of music because of their color.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you white and you grew up around black people, that's what you gonna know. If you a black
Very
person
true.
and you grew up around white people and you just so happen to sing rock music, does that make you less black?
Right.
Or if you're a white person doing hip hop, does that make you less white? You know
To
what
be
I'm saying?
honest,
That people get this color shit too out of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely
Every
understand.
say that again, bro.
I definitely understand. And
You
reason
know what I'm
being is
saying?
like, yeah, for me,
Hell
I
yeah, cause
learned.
like where you come from is what you know. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers out there that be faking the funk, but it's motherfuckers out there that really be about that
There's
shit.
a way to appreciate people's culture without being a vulture. You dig?
Right?
Yeah, well said, for real.
Yo, shout out to all you guys in Romania. I love you.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate you. That was
Thank
a
you,
fire ass
Romania.
question. This one is coming from Chili. What's up, Chili? How are you guys? Uh, what is the first album you ever owned, and how did you get it?
Ooh, the first album that I ever bought was Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, and
Fire.
I ain't even kidding. I actually found it at it was like a record shop that was super low key up in the north side. Um, just randomly passed by, and I was just like, "Yo," I had a feeling. I was like, "They might have a record in there that I like."
Yeah.
And yeah, I found that one. That one, and
Word.
then I got a vinyl of Santana. Those are probably the biggest influences that started me, I would say, within making music.
Do you play instruments?
Yeah, I dabble with a lot, but I usually like to play drums.
Cool.
Everybody I know do drums.
It's a good beginning instrument. And then a lot of the schools in Chicago, you either learn drums, trumpet, or violin. Especially on the west side, G. Like, that's all you learn.
Like,
You might get a guitar every once in a while if you go to a night school. Shit.
I feel you.
I learned keyboard first,
Yeah.
and then I graduated into guitar. But that's some print shit that just so happened to make me like, you know what, I want to learn this shit like
Ooh,
this.
that's a good question. Yo, shout out to Chili. We
And
appreciate you
shout out
guys.
to Chili.
You guys are studying the questions. You're getting much love on YouTube. People are commenting saying, yeah, speaking facts. Let's go, Elric.
Appreciate y'all.
You know, it's coming from Sir GM. I can't see that because I don't got my glasses on. Can you see who that is? Shout out to them.
Sir
Yeah.
GMC son.
Shout out to you guys, yo. We appreciate
Shout out,
you.
bro. Hey, if
Uh,
Shout
anybody
out, bro.
got some time, tap in with Sir GMC. He's my producer, and we also got so many collectives put together too.
we'll definitely have to tap in with him, and we see your comment. We'll be getting back with you after the show. Let's see. Cuba, what's up, Cuba? How are you guys today?
Oh, that's a new one.
Cuba's a new one, yeah. Um, what's your favorite song to perform, and one you've gotten like, I'm tired of singing this shit?
Ooh. So my favorite song to perform is actually Big Bill's Fast Cars, because the energy it just gives to the crowd, and when I'm performing it, I just feel like it just hits home too. Because a lot of the lyrics in there, like I'm just really talking about trying to just starve, and my bad. Me as a starving artist back then, I was trying to learn how to just get bigger, trying to push the dream. And then I learned like, yo, it really isn't all about that. It's just about like, be there for your family, be there for your good friends, and like just create. Um, and a lot of people don't expect them lyrics in that track, but that's one. And the one I don't like to perform, the one I got tired of performing, bro, like shit, it's a lot. But I
You
think
said
like
that's a lot.
it's a lot because like it's at least like maybe 20. I say at least 20, but there's a lot of music that I made. That's why, because it's so much content. But I think for me, the one I don't like to perform has to be it's this track called the Kazi Rap. Way back then. If anybody wants to check it out on SoundCloud. Kazi Rap by Ilbrick.
Yeah, make sure we tag all your platforms in the bio where people can find your music. Um, because that way people can get tapped in with you as well. I'm gonna do one more, you guys. One more for this segment before we go to the next song break. Ooh, ooh, this one's coming from Greece. Shout out to Greece. We love you guys
Shout
over
out to
there.
Grace.
How do you feel like the internet has impacted the music business?
I would say because I kind of grew up with the whole digital age, it's helped it a lot, and it's given a lot of independent artists a way to put not only their own labels together, but to have opportunities to get the same type of opportunities that the sign artists would today.
Facts.
How it's breaking down the industry. I mean, that's a big like thing that's been happening for years. To speak on that, I would say that in today's time, they probably ain't gonna let you through the doors only because the world at this generational time is very fucking it's scary, bro. And I'll be honest, when I got to go through the doors and I went to UMG, I'm thinking that they already knew me and such. They didn't. I mean, it was normal to me, so I just showed them the music and they loved it. But man, I don't want to ruin nobody's dream though, bro. Like, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
fucking
I mean, he right though. That, you know what I'm saying? That is it's a double edged sword. If you
yeah.
really
Thank
look
you,
at it,
appreciate that.
you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
You
That's a
can't
double
post
edged
shit
sword like a
without
motherfucker.
people seeing your shit, but then it's like, damn, everybody sees my shit. You know,
yeah,
Right.
for real. Damn. Yeah, yeah.
I think that the internet changed the game for some good qualities, but there's no mystique to
There's no mystique.
anybody's
I feel like
music
there's no
anymore.
there's less hard work.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got out here gotta put out flyers. Ain't nobody out here selling CDs. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody out
ain't
here doing
nobody
that shit.
Right.
You
grinding
feel me?
like them old school
You can just pay
days.
for some views nowadays. You can pay to get your music pushed, whether it's good or not.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. And I'll
And
be honest with y'all.
that's why Hollywood ain't Hollywood no more. I don't think it's got nothing to do with like all the freaks and shit. Yeah, it do, but you know what I'm saying. But not for it to crumble. The music industry is crumbling. Hollywood is crumbling,
Oh yeah, it's going down bad, yo. It's
and it ain't all just because of some freak shit. Because everybody's some fucking perverts at the end of the day. It's it's how you do your shit. You know, you gotta have some class about your shit. You can't just be going around diddling people.
No, there's a deeper level behind media and entertainment. You
You
feel
know
me?
what I'm saying? But everything is dying out because there's no stars. The same way people talk about how there's no stars in WWE, that's the same way it is in the industry.
No, there's a difference. There's stars and celebrities. There's no fucking icons.
There's no icons.
There's no icons.
There you go. There's no icons. There's stars, but there's no icons. Who's really trying to do something that's out of the norm? You know what I mean? And to
I
really
definitely
break
see
down
your
some barriers
perspective.
and
Yeah,
change the game.
for real, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
everybody that's listening to this conversation right now, if you are artist, grind. Don't just depend on the internet. Grind. Use the internet, but grind.
Yo,
that's
we
how
are
I
getting
see it.
HR. Yeah.
Especially when today, as like, I mean, I guess you would say they're stars, but it's because the internet just pushing the same agenda with the music to where like I feel there will be a time when like real music, I guess you could say, like gets to walking through the doors and that person who's creating it can at least show, if not show, but teach a whole world out there just what they may have learned throughout the stages of their lives, that they can create some of the boldest hits that are out there. And I think that's what we need back in this game. We need the bold back, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. The bold and the individuality with the same common purpose. Does that make sense? People
Yeah.
are making music individuality for like money purposes or like whatever the fuck the reason is to be famous. You feel me? But like that's not the purpose of making music. It's because you love what you do and you love your sound and your message. You know, if other
Yeah.
people like it, dope. But you're supposed to at the end of the day love your shit whether you get a million hate comments and one good one. You feel me?
Feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, we get into this song right now. Tune in, pop in. It'll let you. I'm gonna start it back over so y'all can actually hear this shit.
Speaking to whatever was meant, I just came my bag out here with the work or the paper.
Mm,
Or you want to just chill here?
yeah, just chilling campus.
We don't own the rights to the music because he does.
You see, for sure, bro. Tell me why. Can't wait to the go to the in person interview again. It's always
This is
fun.
probably yeah, like this is honestly probably warms you up.
Yeah,
Honestly, but
gotcha.
Yo, shout out to our sponsors. It's 420, baby. It's always 420 somewhere.
I was born at
Yeah,
420.
get your infused and non-infused items. Hit up me or Myra O. Use that discount code. Let's be blunt. Get your percentage off your goodies today. You feel me? Also, Shout out to Topanga from 420 Up in Smoke.
What up, baby girl?
Yo, that's another great podcast that is also produced by Jester King
She's
Entertainment.
back. Episode
Okay.
2 is coming.
Appreciate y'all.
Season 2, yep, next Sunday. Yo, shout out to everybody in the comments coming in. We see you guys. Yo, this is Ashtray, our final segment. You feel me? I'm about to roll the final blunt. We about to get into this real quick. Yo, any new music coming out?
Yes, actually, the brand new album just dropped today. The name of it's Iodine. If anybody's
Word.
willing to check it out through Even. It's literally just $1. You can donate as much as you want. And I can guarantee you it's a fire album. And we got part 2 of that coming. I want to say in the next month.
Word.
Iodine part 2 will be out. I just want to make sure I start getting back to this grind. Show everybody I'm not playing around.
Yeah, facts. Like I said, once we get off the live, we're gonna talk a little bit more about getting you deeper involved. But I want people to also know your social medias. Where's the best place to reach you?
Find me out at IG, Ilric312_1.
Word. Yo.
So is that for all your platforms,
Yeah,
or
everything
is
at
it just
Ilric.
Instagram?
Anything you can find, just type in my name, Ilric. It should pop up. Yeah.
Word. So that's for collaborations as well. Give out your production team again so people know them as well.
Oh, my bad. I couldn't hear you. Can you say it again?
Your production team, if people want to reach out to work with you, how do they do that? Through your social medias or?
Believe it or not, y'all can actually just contact me directly. I'll get my phone number out to let y'all know if that's all right. It's 312-632-7924. Just tap in with me. And just hit me up on IG. If you also want to find me on Facebook, same thing. It's at Ilric. I'll make sure to get on it with you guys. Just let me know.
Word. You have some questions?
Yeah. Where can the people find you in some shows and stuff? You know what you got coming up?
Actually, just did today. But I was at Wake and Bakery. Fortunately, I wasn't able to
Nice.
perform, but
Shout out to Wake
uh,
and Bakery.
yeah,
You
it
at the
was good
Logan
just to
Square
pop
one?
up. They played the music. I got some new shows coming up as well. If anybody wants to also see me, I usually be up in the north side at Enjoy. My cousin Mims, the owner of Lucrative Records, shout out to Lucrative. He owns the bar.
Shout out.
Just recently got it, so I would definitely like y'all to support the Lucrative Squad too as well.
Facts. If you always send me the information, I'll get it locked in. Um, Yo, I have to give a big shout out to Just King Entertainment again, my production on this. Normally, this is when we cut the cameras and we do like the booth freestyle and shit, you feel me? But since we're doing this shit over the phone, we're gonna get him on the wall signing in the booth next time, you feel me? But
Oh yeah.
to fill in the time, we is gonna play some of his music videos. I found some of them, so we're gonna be popping those in for the behind the scenes exclusive. Yo, this is a Let's Be
Oh
Blunt
wait.
episode, you feel me? Ill Rick in the building. Just King Entertainment. I'm Big Mama. If you guys don't know me, hit my link tree. Let's Be Blunt 2020. Catch all my foolish ass shit through there. Tone.
Y'all know me. It's your boy Tony Tajay. Usually I have a button that says that because y'all know that's in my music. But yeah, y'all hit that link tree / I am Tony Tajay. Yeah, I can find out everything I got going on over here at Just King Entertainment and what I got going on with my music and my movies and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that goes. But this is the part where we cut y'all off. We gotta go bye. You know what I'm saying? So
Give
catch
his
us next
social
time.
medias one more time.
Yeah, run them social medias one more time. Just one more again.
All right. If y'all want to really hit me up again, my IG is Ilric312_1. And my Facebook is at Ilric. If you want to find me on Twitter, that's Ilric as well. Yeah, Snapchat ChaseRick22.
Word. I'll be tagging all his socials below. You know the vibes. Get off my feed, y'all. Yeah, it's time to smoke.
She said, "Get off her
Appreciate
feet."
it.
That's why
No, she
Appreciate
gotta say
y'all.
it like this, y'all. She fucking it up. No, she gotta say it like this. First and foremost, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Be Blunt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that shit.
Podcasts and shit like that. You know what I'm
Subscribe.
saying? And now we'll catch you motherfuckers on the next one. Y'all catch us on the next episode of Let's Be Blunt and see what's smoking.
Tune in Sunday, G. Peace out.
See. Peace.
Appreciate it.